for you today. Doing some more birds. You can, I changed the camera angle. I'm gonna pull it back maybe just a little bit. You can still see the trash on my desk. It's okay. The trash on my desk is literally just like some paper craft stuff and some pins. So it's alright. Now, let me turn the volume down here so I don't have to hear myself talk. Yeah, last time I did this, it didn't show that much in my desk. I don't know why I'm doing it this time. That's okay. All right. Let's get going. So I've been taking a little bit of a break from making these. And it's just because I had some other stuff to do, so. Is that too far away from the camera? It's a little far. I'll be a little bit closer. How's that? And now I can have my hand on this side without having to worry about anything. We have our box of cards that we made. My fiance was gonna throw this one away, and I'm like, oh, I'll take it for my art cards. I'll take it. But they're same exact size. Why not take it away? Okay, let's see. I think the camera needs to be like straighter. That's better. All right. I got my reference. And I have my light today. I have my light on. Last time I streamed, I couldn't have my light on because my computer wouldn't turn on, and my overhead light is connected to my computer. So it was a bunch of silly nonsense happening. We're gonna use this one. These are my, I'm gonna put these away. These are the 3 we're making today. I already had them sketched and I went ready. This is a little dark. It's okay. These are some Copic markers I got from a blind bag. Copic had some blind bags, and I got these little packs of 3 plus these things in them. So I'll just use it. I'm like, I'm not a very big alcohol marker artist, but these work for my underpainting, so my quote-unquote underpainting. Let me get some washi tape so I can hold this into place while I paint as well. I want to rotate it and stuff when I do it, but keeps it from like curling up. So where's my tape? I have some tape right here. This is the Michaels tape I was telling. Oh, I have some from the dollar store too. Let me use that one. This is dollar store washi tape. I think it's from the Dollar Tree. the camera closer to my clipboard. No. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this. What are you making? Hi! I'm making some little paintings. So I have some over here that are already done, and I could show them off. Here's some little paintings. I'm getting used to the camera on the left side of me, so. They look like this. Oh, you know what? I could have some music on. I might get DMCA for listening to music on my own. You like the bird? Awesome. Thank you. I like painting them. I like making them. Again, I'm going to adjust my camera to see if like this is the good spot. No, I'm not playing music for YouTube because I played the chiptune music for YouTube before and it like completely blocked my whole VOD because a Final Fantasy song played. I guess they were mad about that. So here's the bird that we're drawing today. Again, I'm trying to figure out, is this a good angle? Can you see what I'm doing? Last time the angle was kind of funky too. If it's weird, I'll just move it to this side. But this is the bird. Okay, so we need like 2 blues and 2 greens. This one. Someday when I figure out how to use YouTube streaming, perfect. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. These 2. A good green would be like this one. But we need another one to sort of like shade with. Maybe do it darker than... This is the only dark green I have, I think. And then we need a yellow. Yellow's gonna come from a different marker because it has to lay on top of the other colors. And this yellow, the one that I have in this box, doesn't really do that, so. I need a little bit more space, honestly. We're gonna need lighter blue too, possibly. Do that, and then I'm excited for one of the birds I'm going to be drawing in a couple days. 'Cause, 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 because it just looks really cool. And I'm going to do like a whole... I haven't done a very dynamic pose for these because I'm afraid of like using up too much space. Okay, we need this piece of tape on the bottom down. I don't do... I see a lot of people that do theirs with borders, and I don't like borders on mine. It's just a preference that I don't want my art with borders on it. I kind of like the borderless look, so we're just doing that. Does anybody remember the bookstore called Borders? Never mind. There used to be... Oh, there was a bookstore when I lived in LA on Sunset Boulevard. There was a Borders that used to be a theater. So it used to be a theater, and then it was turned into a bookstore. It was turned into Borders, and then it was turned into Barnes and Noble. But it still has the Borders like layout and everything. So that was fun. And it still has the upstairs. So it's still, when you go to it, it has a like it has the ticket booth outside that's not used for anything. I think they use it to like display stuff. So it's got a ticket booth in front of the bookstore, which is really cool. And then I like the layout of this bookstore a lot. And I haven't been there in a long time because I don't live in LA anymore, but you know. I really wish I could do the overhead camera for YouTube, but my phone doesn't like to connect to YouTube streaming. It just thinks it freaks out. I'm trying different methods of layering. I used to color like the full thing, like I could have done the full thing in this light green and then layered the blue over it and all this other stuff, but I feel like one, it might be a waste of paint. Just like a waste of paint, you know. I like doing that. We're doing that here too. Okay. And then the yellow's gonna go in there. Okay. Is this dark green what I want though? You're the one that I want. Oh. Yes. So I had a good time streaming to YouTube the last time I did it. But I did a dual stream from my Twitch to YouTube, and it wasn't the best experience, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just completely stream solely to YouTube for now. For a little bit. It's only an experiment, so you might miss me when I'm gone. Just carve that in a little bit closer. Okay. Around the face is more of like there's a gray there around the face part. So we're gonna get, and then the eye's a little bit red, isn't it? Not like completely. What goes good with green, guys? I don't remember at the moment. Maybe a little bit like this. There's green above it. Man, I saw somebody making these with the pins that I want to buy. I'm like, shit, I can't afford them right now, so I gotta start selling these before I buy more material to make them, you know. Let's get my yellow. I could put the markers over here so it's not like so ugly. These are my grabby markers. So I think the eye is actually red and with like a black in the middle. So we'll do that. We need the yellow. Put this right here. It's gonna fall. That's fine. It's gonna fall. That's fine. It's just like a bit in the back. There's more green around on the top of the eye. I want to rotate this so bad. Okay, and we're gonna start adding this yellow down in here. See, I'm not the biggest fan of like, okay, never mind. I think it's fine. I think this yellow is a little too dark for what I want to pull off over here. I'm doing this. It's kind of coming down from this side too. This yellow's a little dark though, I think. Are you an artist? Because I like looking at other people's art. So if you have anything to show me. Okay. I think this looks, okay, this is starting to come together. I started doing these little like scratchies for like the feather textures a while back. And I'm like, it just looks good. A little bit of this black goes underneath the beak, but I wanted to be careful with this. Okay. And then this. Hold on, hold on. Don't freak out yet. I'm not freaking out. Give me the other side of the green. There we go. Okay. Next is the darker blue, because I haven't even gotten to that part yet. I just started like doing everything else. Is this darker blue? What the hell? Am I stupid? Because this is the light blue. Which I might need to get. Dun, 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 dun. This side of it. There we go. Don't know why it wasn't showing up. Kind of just need to block this wing in a little bit with this darker blue. And we need one more dark blue. One more. Hello. I guess it doesn't want to darken with the other side of the pen, so that's fine. And also the light is like, I have to like, it's shiny when I lay the paint down, so I can't tell. Do do do, ba-na-na, do 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 do, ba-na-na. I was excited about this one too. I just feel like it's not happening. Will happen, happening happens. Will happen again and again. That's gonna fall. There we go. Mm-hmm. And that just goes there. There's a light blue that I'm gonna have to pull back into that. This kind of just comes all the way to the bottom of the bird's little booty. Will happen, happening happens. Will happen again and again. Happening happen. Okay, now we're gonna go off the rail a little bit with this. Since I followed the instructions on looking at the bird, okay, we do that there. I'll let this dry for a little bit because I'm gonna need to. Actually, you know what? I'll put. I have to figure out a way to keep my desktop from. Can I make it so it doesn't turn off if I'm inactive? I'll just use white right there. Oh, should I? Okay, I made that a little too thick right there. That's good. There we go. That's the bottom of the beak. And then, do I need more yellow anywhere? Not really. Well, kind of underneath this. Spider-Man, 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 Wolverine, Deadpool. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We actually don't need to brighten any of this yellow, actually. I think this is fine. Okay, now... And there's eye poking from this side. Do you think I could draw it? Do I have the ability to make it look good? It kind of has like a little bit of a white outline up top too. Hold on. Oh, there's a white outline around the eye a little bit, but I don't think I can make it that thin, so... And okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I could do it in yellow, though. That way, kind of like, I'll do it in like a brighter yellow. Oh my god! Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I've done it. I've peaked. That's peak absolute cinema right there. Okay. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Okay, that's it. Now I gotta find a background color for this damn thing. What looks good with green? Because I can use the red that I use in the eye for like an outline to be like, the color's still here, you know? Pink, dark blue. Already used dark blue as a thing. Pink. Yellow. Well, I already used some yellow, but that's fine, I guess. Well, the background color, though. Guess yellow could be the outline color. Do I leave it this green? Because it kind of looks nice. I'm trying to find a reasonable color, guys. I guess something like this for the back. And then the yellow outline color. I like putting the outline color on before doing anything else. You can reuse that tape too. Oops. Careful. I tore one. Shush, don't tell anybody. It just peeled a little bit. Oh shit. I did the little... It's okay. I wonder if I'll ever leave any of these backgrounds just white. I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like I love the colorful nature of these, I suppose. And it's just part of my art style when I do the birds. So it's like, they just kind of, careful. You don't want to carve too far in. See, that's my outline color, and it's gonna really pop when I put the background color on. My clipboard's upside down because the clipboard slants up. You can kind of see it. It slants up, and if I had it on this side, it would kind of be like you're seeing my art like slant this way, and you wouldn't see it. So I have to slant it down to you. Oh, this color's almost dry. I think I could wet it. I think you're supposed to soak them with water for a little bit, and then... See, this didn't dry as dark as I hoped it would. It's not actually like... Okay. I wanted like an actual, like, this is emerald. You know. I have an emerald color, but it's gold, and I haven't used like a gold metallic background for anything yet. You know? But it's this one, and it's really dark and nice. I'll just have to spend a lot of extra time doing the background. I want it to be darker than this color. Let me just take this little piece of something that's on the tip of the pen. It's on there. Okay. So switching between the pens that I use, I accidentally... See, these ones you like squish in to get the ink out, and I did it to one of them that you don't do that to, and I accidentally messed up the nib on one of the colors that I have. So that made me a little bit sad. Careful. I have a funny little... Went to a casino the other day to get some... We just went for food, right? Because sometimes casinos have like little restaurants in them. They have restaurants in them to make you stay there longer. But anyway. See, I don't like that. I don't like the scratchiness of like this background color, and I can't like smooth it out or anything. Yeah, I don't like that. I want a smooth background color. We have this one that's metallic, but I don't know what color this actually is. Let's test it out on my scrap piece of paper. I don't want to draw on this actually. That's for something else. Scrap piece of paper somewhere. Let's just do it on this and see what color this actually. That's really interesting color. It's like light. It's like a really light green. It's almost silver. I love these because I can mess up a little bit and be like, okay, I don't like this color, you know? So I didn't like streaming from my OBS because OBS has a bit of a like a slow, like I can't tell when people are talking to me sometimes or I can't tell if my stream is lagging. Because if I'm looking through the YouTube studio, it's kind of like laggy. And it doesn't show me like up to date, like where am I? Does the YouTuber see what I'm doing right now? Or are they gonna see it like 50 minutes later, you know? There we go. That's kind of nice, actually. A little like strange. I wasn't the biggest fan of doing metallic for the backgrounds completely, but you see what I mean? Like, this is the first one I did, so. Okay, that one took long enough to figure out, so we're gonna go on to the next one. We're gonna put this off to the side and be like, at the end of stream, well, what we've done. This next one is pink, very pink. I've drawn this bird before, by the way. This next one. This one is called a rosette spoonbill. And there's a lot of pink and white on this, and there's some yellow too, but we're actually probably gonna put like the gray down and not white, and use some yellows and some other stuff. Keep these yellow out and some white out just in case. But the rest of the colors need to go away for now. I used this color for the first time in making something that was like supposed to be white and gray, and I didn't. You know what? It's absolutely fine. I thought, you know, it was gonna be weird, but I feel like it's gonna be good with a color palette that's pink too. So we need a light, really, really light pink, like this one. This one. And then something like this to shade it. Very, very subtle shading. And then like an actual like this. I don't even know if these colors show up on top of each other. They might not. And then we need a yellow. We need this yellow. You might actually put the whole of this part in yellow. And then put the gray on top of it or something. Well, we'll see. I fell for you like... Oh, and the fire went wild. I need to put my reference somewhere so I can see the damn thing. But then you see the little ring light reflection. There we go. I fell for you like a child. Oh, when the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The bill. Oh, I actually do need orange. We're probably going to cover this gray up completely with white, mostly. This top part of that meets the eye. Oh shit, I forgot to... Well, okay, it's fine, I guess. I forgot to do a background color. The background color is only there to, like, see this. It covers up a lot of, like, the mistakes. I forgot to do it. We're probably gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna color this orange in, let it dry, and we're gonna do it anyway. I've done it before once on one of the cards. It came out exactly fine, so I'm gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna get their background color, which is gonna be like a white, a light, really, really light blue. Or actually, I can wash it in pink because I think that's gonna be a good idea. Light pink. This one. I hate it when this happens. Bum, bum, bum. It burns, 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 the ring of fire. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just pretend like this never happened. Oops, I got some paint on the pen. It's fine. Yesterday I went to Michael's and I got some stuff. And I'm pretty excited for the stuff that I got. Oh shit! Oh shit. I didn't let that dry. Okay, we're not gonna touch that. It's a disaster. Okay. That's fine. We'll let this dry. The alcohol dries really fast, so we don't worry about that. I'm just worried that I smeared by accident because I was impatient. We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are a man-made monster. You are a threat no longer. Okay, this is perfect time. Actually, like, I'm silly, but it's okay. I'm silly, but it's okay. We are the man-made monsters. You are the threat no longer. Like this. The eye's kind of like... actual eye shape. Let that dry because I can't really see it. Okay. This back piece, this is my lightest pink. This is my lightest pink. Happy birthday. We're gonna do that. Is this metallic? No, it just looks like it. This one's an absolute failure. Okay, and then the okay, never mind. I think it's almost cute again. Until we meet again. This is what it's like. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Look at this one. There's something on the tip of this pen. I hate it when that happens. I'm trying to make a really thin detail. I'm gonna need that color again. This one. And then we're gonna put a little bit of white on the feathers too. Excuse me. Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream where in a minute that you could do anything? Okay, lovely. I'm gonna take this. Is this the slightly darker pink I was using, or is this the slightly darker pink I was using? I don't even remember. It don't matter to me now. And a dream is a wish your heart makes. When you're fast asleep, full of love and heartache. Okay. On the bottom of the beak. Oh shit, a lot of white ink came out by accident, so I kind of have to carefully use it. Is that a bubble? Okay, popped it. I'm gonna find a different color, a better color for this beak too, because I don't feel like this gray is gonna work anymore. I was going for something completely different when I started, and now it's like, now it's doing something else. Damn it, all this ink keeps coming out of this pen. Sorry about that. I keep holding it very close to myself so I can see, but I'm gonna have to let this white dry. A lot of it came out, and it's very blotchy, so I'm gonna let it dry and see what it looks like. And when you... I think this pink is good. As long as it completely overlays this gray, it's fine. And it did. There's that. I kind of want this to be lighter yellow, but I don't know if I can get it to be lighter. This one's such a failure. I've messed up so much. Holy, that's really bright. Okay, whatever. You think I can salvage this and make it look good in the end? Press 1 and chat. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. You know, okay, we're on. I think it's actually coming back together. Man, you know what really sucks? It sucks to hate your art. It really does. Because you never know what you're actually like making a masterpiece or messing up, you know? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Okay. Do a little bit of shadow on the top of the beak right here. And then we're going to take the darkest pink that we have, which is over here. Okay, there's that. And we're going to need... It actually came back together, guys. I can't believe it. It was messed up so bad. The white's, you know, a little blotchy. It's fine, actually. Kind of looks nice. This one, I was thinking about doing in a red outline, and then doing a like, I want to do a red outline, you know, but I don't know what to do for the background color. Like the red that I used in the eye to be all the way outlined everything, and this will help cover up my nonsense that happened earlier. I feel like an elegant color back for the background. Elegant. Sorry about that. I keep like scooching it way too close to myself. I also think that this red on its own is fine, right? Did I close the border all the way? Did not. Okay. I feel like this wing needs a little bit something to outline the outside of it a little bit, touching the yellow. the right color. It's okay. There we go. But there's a reason why I think this red on its own is kind of boring. Let me grab it. I think I have them over on this side of the table. Do I not? Where are they? Are they behind me? I have some glitter pins, and I don't know where they are. Let me see. Where'd they go? I don't know where damn glitter pins went to. Hold on. Well, I thought that I had them, but maybe I'll just add them after stream. Because I don't know if I want to have it glittery or if I want to have it, like, holographic. There's some pink ones with a nice purple background. This one actually has... This color palette is almost like this. So I can use this blue or purple or something for the background. I think blue would be nice. It'd be this dark blue or this slightly lighter dark blue. Yeah, this is why I want the red to be glittery, because I feel like it doesn't... I really want it to pop out in the background. Sometimes it just doesn't work, you know? it's like I didn't mess up at all, ever. Such a good artist. I never mess up. Here we go. Oh, here they are. My glitter pens. These are glitter pens. And I kind of want to... I think this one's actually the red one. Let me check it. I'll do the signature with this one and see if it says red or orange. It's orange. Ah! It smeared some blue on there. Where'd it come from? There we go. And that gives it a little bit of a sparkle. Now I just have to get the lightest pink and cover that little splotch of blue up. It's smearing. Okay, there we go. I think it's gone now. This one was such a disaster. Something else had to happen to it, huh? I can kind of still see it. There it goes. I think it's gone. Well, I can see it, but the problem is I don't know what happened and why it's there. Must have been some like ink on this that was still wet when I turned it over. The blue is so damn dark that it's gonna be hard to cover it up with the light pink. Yeah, I just can't do it. Plus there's blue on the tip of this. Okay, hold on. It's whatever. It's barely visible. This one's done. It's done. The last one of the day is this little silly guy, which is this bird right here. This is the European bittern. I thought this post was really funny, so that's why I chose it. So this is a lot of orange and white. I'm probably gonna paint the background yellow, just so I can like see it as I'm going. And not forget this time, like a damn fool. Some blue got on this one too. Look, it's smearing. It's okay, 'cause it's gonna get covered up completely. So let's get our oranges and yellows and everything ready. I didn't realize how bright this yellow was. Like, this is really bright. Over here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, I think it's this one, it's lighter. You can dance if you want to, you can leave your friends behind. There we go. We're gonna just completely do it yellow. This is fine, still. the next color we're going to need to do is a light orange. And I think it's this color. Does this come down a little bit lower? It does. This come a little bit lower. Okay, we actually do need that gray that I use for everything instead of black, because I don't like using the straight black unless I need to. It's this one. Okay, so we're gonna put this down here. I can't really zoom in too far into this picture. Do 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 do. Okay. I was afraid of using this orange. I don't know why. It's fine. We're good. I only need a little bit of this dark orange on the bottom of this wing for shadow. Okay, and I do need a little bit. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna do this whole thing like this. Kind of curves in back here. And then we have some we're not gonna put the black stripes on this part yet because I need to change the color. How cool is that? It's very simple, but I feel like this one's fine to be simple. I'll have to recolor in that little dot. It's fine. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, and fair. Life is old here, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, rolling like the breeze. Ah, I'm stuck. I'll probably scratch some yellow up in there in the top. I probably even could have done this. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Don't you worry about a thing. Mm-hmm. There we go. I think I can use more of this light orange on the bottom here for a shadow. Just gonna be careful a little bit. Don't you worry about a thing. Oops. I accidentally smeared the whites. Okay. A lighter yellow. Okay, we went a little bit off the rails. Slightly, it's fine, it's over, it's done. Wait, this one's finished. This one's done. That's what it looks like. I mean, he's not done, but, you know. I really like this one, actually. He's so normal. So, it's more of like an orange. Try to figure out a background color for this. It's more like brown. Unfortunately, there's a lot of them where it's like, I don't know if I want to do that though. Excuse me. A purple might be good. Okay. I have two ideas for the rest of this then, if it's going to be purple. My paintings are starting to curl up in the corner. Same, bro. Yeah, nice silver. Silver the Hedgehog. And then purple. I dropped my pens. This marker's gonna dry out. Does I have enough ink to do this? Why is this drying out? I have some other paint markers I could use for this, but I'm afraid of them a little bit. This one might actually be my favorite one I made today. The other ones, not so much. I'll have to relook at them and see if I like them. This sucks. I really want this. I don't want the scratchy background. I really want it to fill in. Okay, well, I might have to like look at what colors are drying out and like figure something out. Hold on, I have another color. I'm just scared to use it because sometimes they spill whenever I color with them. Like I can't press down when I'm coloring with them because they'll just spill. Not that one. This one. This one? Are these the same color? No, they're not. And then I have a light pastel purple that I could use. So it could either be this one or this one. I can just get this one. I'm going to be careful, okay? I haven't been using these to make these tiny paintings because I'm scared. And these are pretty big markers too. Okay. Careful. Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to press down while I'm on the paper. Gotta do it like over here. What's nice about these though is that they're pretty much the same, but these are expensive, man. But what I actually stopped myself in the middle of that conversation though. What's nice about these, they have a really big inkwell. The other ones have a really small inkwells, and I'm like, oh, shit, I'm now gonna buy more. Okay, let that dry. There we go. It's pretty much the same purple. It's just I kind of wanted to make sure that it got covered all the way. This one's going to take a little bit of time to dry. But it's done. It's got that little silver on it. It's like finished. Okay. And these are the ones I made today. And I actually do like this one a lot. I just needed to flatten out. Then this one is not my favorite. It is what it is. The last thing I'm going to do is I got this. This is what I got from Michael's. This is to clip the borders of it. So I can put it in and go. Did it do it? There we go. So I can round the borders out. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't want to do it, but and you get that little Pokemon card cornering. And I like this one. That's my favorite corner. I'm gonna actually mark it with something so I don't accidentally use the wrong corners on anything. How nice. And I'll have to clip all the rest. I'll clip them all. But these have to go inside of something to flatten out. But that's going to be the end of my stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I stream on twitch.tv/peepingowl. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. How do I end stream again?